Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. So for today's video I'm going to be testing a foundation and kind of giving my first impressions and what I think of it. So we're going to be testing out the new Revolution Body Veil Face and Body Foundation. I've seen it all over Instagram and I saw it on Beauty Bay and I thought I need to buy it and test it. Because it says it has hyaluronic acid and vitamin C in it. And it was £15, it's quite a decent size. So just comparing the Revolution Face and Body Foundation to the MAC Face and Body Foundation, you get a lot more for your money with this one. But let's see how it actually performs on the face. Oh, and for this video we also have a guest in the background, so just don't mind Miko doing a thing. She likes to sit in the sunlight on a little bed up there. So to make it fair, I'm going to use the Yes To Cucumber Priming Stick because I'd use a primer pretty much for all my foundations. So it's only fair to give it an even chance with a good base for it to stick to. So I also bought a few other Makeup Revolution products that we're going to test in this video as well. Like I've got a new concealer by them, mascara, a highlighter, and a few other bits that we're going to try out as well. So for the foundation, I got the shade F6. I don't know. It was hard to pick online, but we'll see. We'll work with it. I think I might just apply it onto my damp sponge first. Oh. Right, let's go. Oh, I don't think the shade's actually that bad. I think I did okay. But let's just do one layer and see how much coverage that gives. Kind of smells a bit like vanilla, to be honest, which is quite nice. I think we did quite well with the shades online. So that's kind of one layer. It's kind of giving me a subtle glow, but for me personally, I definitely need another layer. I just see if it works dropping it onto the face. Back in with my damp sponge. Blends out really nicely. I think it's taken away quite a lot of the redness from my cheeks. The only thing is I don't want it to cling to any of my dry patches throughout the day. So I do get dry patches kind of around my nose. I do get quite dry skin. But so far it's given me a nice glow. The shade is pretty perfect. Definitely need to go with some concealer though. It's not full coverage at all, but it does say buildable. Well, to be honest, I'm quite happy with the 2 layers for a kind of more natural appearance, but so far, so good. She nice. So I've also bought the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. It says 16-hour wear. I've never tried these. I know they've been around for a while, but they never, I don't know, I was never bothered. But then I just saw it and I thought I'll try it out. So I got the shade C1, but I like the packaging, and I know it's a thick doe fur, I think. Yeah, like a big chunky doe fur, which makes it a lot easier for application. So I'll see how I like the concealer as well as the foundation. So to blend my concealer, I'm using the BH Cosmetics brush. This is the number 4 brush. And then I'll probably go in with my sponge afterwards as well. Okay, so that concealer has definitely brightened my under eyes, but you can still see my dark circles. So it isn't the most full coverage, but it definitely has brightened my under eye area. Okay, so far I definitely prefer the foundation to the concealer. Like, the concealer's okay, it has brightened, but you can still see my dark circles. But this, it's not full coverage, but for when you want a more natural kind of glowy look, really nice. So I'm going to set everything in place using the Makeup Revolution matte base powder in the shade P4. This isn't new, I have used this before. I know there is quite a bit of fallout to this powder, but I personally don't particularly mind that. So I'm just going to dust this all over my face and set everything in place. Okay, so for bronzer, I've got this little chocolate palette by Eyebrow Revolution. I'm just going to ever so slightly dip into there because it is a little bit too dark. I'm only going to take a little bit on my brush because it is quite dark. Pop it on my forehead and then on my cheeks. Okay, so I don't have a blush by Makeup Revolution. I'm going to use the Beauty Bay blusher in the shade Peachy. Just a real nice kind of peachy pink colour. I also like to pop a bit of blush on my nose. Okay, so for my highlighter, I'm using a highlighter by Eyebrow Revolution. And it's one of their Defrosted highlighters. I got this in a set, so it doesn't actually tell me the shade name, but it's just a kind of pinky toned highlighter. And I'm going to use this with my Real Techniques brush, and it's the setting brush. And then a bit on the tip of my nose as well. Okay, so I'm going to quickly just fill in my brows off camera. Okay, so eyebrows are on. Time for eyeshadow. So I have a few Makeup Revolution palettes. So I have the Eyebrow Revolution Ice Latte palette, Frozen Raspberry, and the Peppermint one. Then I also have the Soph and Revolution palette and the Soph Extra Spice palette. But I've used them quite a bit and I haven't used these as much. I thought I'd use one of these. So that's what the inside of the Frozen Raspberry one looks like. Kind of more pinky tones. Ice Latte, kind of more neutral tones. I'm leaning towards this one. And then the mini Peppermint one, if I can open it. Kind of neutral and olive kind of tone. Just gonna prime my eyelids with the Beauty Bay eye primer in the shade 2. I set my eye primer with the shade Hot Milk, which is this one there. I take the shade Kettle, which is this brown here, and just run that through my crease. And then the same on this eye. Then to deepen up my outer corner, I'm going to take the shade Frappe, which is just this one here. It's a bit more purpley toned, that one, than I thought. It's okay though. Trust the process. Okay, so for my lid colour, I think I'm going to use this shade here, which is the shade Soybean. Let's just see. Oh, it's a bit crumbly. It's kind of a gold colour. I'm going to apply it with my finger and see how we go with that. Oh. A bit of fallout. It's kind of gone everywhere, but we're neating that up afterwards. Okay, so I also picked up a mascara, and this is the Mascara Revolution, and I got it in the shade Black. Bit of ASMR there. Oh, I can't get it off. I can't even remember what the wand looked like online. I just thought I'd get a Revolution mascara to try with the rest of these products. Let's have a look. Okay. Kind of a chunky, bristly wand. Let's give her a go. I don't like it if they make my eyelashes super clumpy. I'm trying not to get it on my eyelids. But it's giving them a kind of subtle curl, if you see the difference. I just realised I should have put my setting spray on before my mascara. We're just going to have to hope when I put my setting spray on, it doesn't go everywhere. Oh. Oh well. Oh well. See the difference with the no mascara and mascara? Definitely tell there's a clear difference. It's quite nice. Okay, so that's mascara done. Definitely added volume. Not so much length, but it's curled them, made them darker. It's nice. I like that. I just hope when I put my setting spray on, it doesn't run everywhere, but chances are it might. Okay, so for my lips, I'm using the Revolution Hydra Bomb Lip Gloss in the shade Dripping. And it's got a chunky applicator like the concealer did, which I definitely prefer. I'm a glossy lip person all the way. I don't really like matte lipsticks or anything like that. Okay. Nice shade. Okay, so the final product is the Revolution Glow Fix, the Illuminating Fixing Spray. I'm really hoping this doesn't ruin my mascara. So I'm gonna maybe try. Oh, I don't know. Let's just go for it. That was quite a heavy mist, but everything smells nice. But mascara still looks in place. Yeah. Okay guys, so that is my full face of almost everything Makeup Revolution and testing out the new Revolution body foundation. I really like this. It's made my skin look really smooth. F6 was the perfect shade for me. It's really lightweight on the skin. You can't feel it. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It smelled nice. It is buildable. I did 2 layers, and for a kind of natural everyday makeup look, that's all I'd go for. I would, if I wanted it maybe for a night out, add another layer or 2 and see how that looked. But for £15 and you get a big size bottle, how many mils? 120 mils. I really like it. And all the other products were really nice. Some of them I had already tried before. But the concealer was okay. I definitely have other concealers I prefer. But the mascara did a nice job. The eyeshadows were good. The lip gloss was good. And the setting spray, I feel set in place, but I recommend this. I really liked it. Yeah. And I think this is, I don't think I've ever tried a Revolution foundation before either, so very good first impressions. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.